Hi Scorpions, this is Star with Ariana. Start with your monthly forecast for March 2024. I will use tarot as well as oracle cards. Let's just get down to your reading to understand what's in store for you this March. Do keep in mind, Scorpions, that these are going to be random messages. The energy that you're carrying in from the final days of February into March 2024 is the King of Cups. Possibly many of you were seeking advice from a legal, maybe a healer, a doctor, medical professional for that matter. I think you needed to take care of your health at this time. Some of you were also dealing with work. The pressure had mounted on you. Your family may not have been as supportive as you would have liked. Maybe your friends and acquaintances had rallied around you at this time. This is the Cup's energy, so you also needed to focus on your instinct rather than ignore it and be imprudent. You had to look for solutions for problems that you were encountering. Whatever it may be, the energy flow allowed you to complete one task after the other. Obstacles to overcome this month, the challenges. I do have the Queen of Wands. The need of the hour is to be creative, to focus on your contacts, to build on it, but then you may also feel let down. I think you should seek divine intervention. Maybe at times you will also find the work environment or the home environment very stifling. Sometimes you are somebody who can give a piece of your mind to people who are bothering you, or you can also give them the silent treatment. Your family will be excessively demanding. Maybe they want you to run errands, but then you may not want to oblige them. Ego can also affect your relationships. I do have the Ace of Cups here, so though this is a time for potential new beginnings, whether work-wise or personally, but then take it with a grain of salt, because from the Ace to the 10 is a long way off. You can't simply build castles in the air. Other than that, I also feel that you shouldn't let it all out. Sometimes it can also damage your own prospects at work. Speaking out of turn or giving too much information is something which you need to guard against. Your schedule could also be disrupted this month. You also need to look into financial matters or financial transactions. Excess work is very likely, so focus that much harder or concentrate to rule out those errors. The first 10 days of March, I do have the Knight of Pentacles. Now this is a very slow moving knight. This person, he likes things to stay the same. He doesn't like too much scrutiny, whether at work or within the home front. He doesn't like to be pushed to a corner. But if you are going to be provoked, then you will definitely retaliate. You will definitely give it back. You don't want anyone to upset the apple cart. Maybe your boss is also going to hold appraisals. Maybe there'll be client feedback which is going to come in, and you don't want your boss to interact with those clients because you think that this is undermining your own position or disregarding your own abilities and capabilities. There are going to be work offers as well, but then they may not excite you. Your boss may also want to hire a particular candidate, but you feel that this person could be an insider. That is why you may want to pour water on his plans. Other than that, I also feel that Scorpions, there could be work offers at this time, but they may not excite you. Maybe you are also somebody who's going to be spiritually inclined. You're going to be distressed on account of an upsetting piece of news. The next 10 days, that is 11th to 20th March, I do have the Devil card. Now this Devil card is talking about opportunities which could arise on account of communication. So make it count. Maybe you're going to have second thoughts. Maybe you think you could have asked for more from your client or patron. Yet this card is also asking you to guard against miscommunication, to be careful with your words. There could be disagreements with loved ones. Maybe you feel that you're being blamed for no rhyme or reason. Questions could also be centered around financial transactions. Maybe someone seeks clarity. Incidentally, I also feel that estranged people or foes could be bad-mouthing you as well. As communication is going to increase, you could be a bit distracted. Whatever it may be, I think this is a time when you should ink those deals quickly. I do have the Six of Wands, so the spotlight is going to be on Scorpions this month. You are going to enjoy your place in the sun, so you need to be prepared to be on the move. You also need to strike while the iron is hot. Those of you who are in the leadership position, I think you are going to be very loutish and gruff with incompetent workers. Maybe you're also going to sack those workers who misbehave. I think you need to tone it down a bit. You shouldn't overreact when it comes to situations. Incidentally, I'm also picking up that the management could want you to look into the affairs of other department, but then you don't want to do the same because you think it is being meddlesome. Compliments will also come your way. Like I said, you will be appreciated. You will be singled out for your creativity, for your personality as well. Maybe you should also find time to shop. The final days of the month, that is 21st to 31st March, I have the Four of Cups. This is talking about emotional discontentment which could arise. I think you should be careful of two-faced people here. Maybe you'll feel let down. Also going to be confused because Lenormand's moon has come up. You should follow your inner voice. You should listen to your intuition. Maybe some deals will be struck while some deals will fall apart at this time. Maybe people who had said that they will sponsor you or back your proposals will retreat, but then because of your condition somebody else could do the needful. So everything isn't bleak. Some of you could also be on the lookout for better job opportunities. Maybe outstation job offers could also be there. It may not be very exciting for you. Other than that, I think your schedule could be disrupted. Maybe you should also be very professional and you should pull up your socks because you may want to laze around, you may want to rest your limbs, but then when you wake up or when you get up from your sleep, then you realize that time is at a premium. So you will have to push yourself and complete what you set out to do. Workers may also be absent. Maybe there's a senior worker who is on leave. That is why all the responsibilities will fall on your shoulders this month. Banking work is also something that you need to look into. I think you should also focus on your dreams because you're going to get messages from your higher self. I do have this card Veil which talks about things which are hidden. Maybe things are going to be revealed to you, things are going to come out in the open. Maybe someone is very deceptive, so be careful, Scorpions. You could also be dealing with the legal system this month with this card Fair and Square. I think you need to look into legal documents related to legacy or with respect to contracts. With respect to your love life, I have this card Silent Treatment. Possibly some Scorpions could be dealing with a partner who is not going to communicate his feelings, or maybe there's going to be misunderstanding or mistrust in a relationship. That is why your person could go quiet. Yet with that Ace of Cups, I think you should enjoy romance. You should enjoy chemistry with your person rather than be unromantic. I think some of you who are single may want to walk away from any prospective suitor or prospective proposal. Marriage proposals are going to be there for Scorpions this month, but then you may want to move away because you believe that your pockets aren't too deep or that you need to stabilize your future, you need to be financially secure. Perhaps your mother could be very confused with your outlook and approach. Maybe your family members think that you suffer from commitment phobia. With that Queen of Wands, you're definitely going to be the center of attention when it comes to the opposite sex. Maybe even married members of the opposite sex are going to show more than a passing interest in you. I also have this card, I'm not the same person that you remember. Maybe somebody also wants a second chance this month. Maybe you are going to share photographs with this person. Maybe you want this person to understand that the past is done and dusted and that you want to rekindle the romance, you want to start afresh. In case yours is an unhappy connection, I think you should be careful because your person could be very dogmatic or very authoritative and bossy. You should steer clear from unhealthy or toxic relationship with that devil card right there. The last card in this reading is Archangel Michael. You're working very closely with this powerful archangel who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. This is a very welcome card. Archangel Michael is there in your hour of need. Archangel Michael is supporting you when you feel down and out. So you need to call upon him because he is going to step in only when you ask him to do. I hope Scorpions you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.